We now head into our second Mount Olympus match. This will be the men's Mount Olympus match to retrieve Pandora's box at the summit on Mount Olympus. Again, if you are the owner of Pandora's box and you open Pandora's box, you receive a title match whenever you want. And same deal with the briefcase, I'll switch it out after.
Making his way to the ring from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 199 pounds,
Johnny Gargano sporting a new attire here tonight. This is a big moment for him. Big opportunity for him to not only maybe get a small measure of revenge against Tommaso Ciampa, but to interject himself into that main event picture. He's been kind of hovering around the mid-card area, but he defeated a main event level talent, AJ Styles, to qualify for this matchup. So Gargano looking to ascend to the summit of Mount Olympus and retrieve it.
from Marietta, Georgia, weighing in at 216 pounds, Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes, also here in Mount Olympus, he defeated fellow Elite faction brethren Kota Ibushi in one-on-one action to get here. So Cody Rhodes, who he's had a couple of successful matches as of late over this last month or so, month and a half. Cody's been slowly but surely, he's been quietly making a name for himself here on the UCW roster. So here we go now. Gargano and Cody both have been slowly making names for themselves here in UCW, and this could be their way of jump cutting that line. Here's somebody, though, who's definitely made a name for themselves here in UCW. Highly successful singles competitor. I could be wrong. You can correct me if so, but I don't believe Tommaso Ciampa in an on-screen matchup, so not counting the initial tournaments to decide champions, I don't think Tommaso Ciampa has been pinned or submitted in an on-screen match yet here in UCW. And him and Johnny Gargano still have issues resonating between the two of them, so that might carry over to here, which could actually, if anything, be a detriment to one another. Could end up costing each other the matchup. Might be too focused on each other. They have for this month, for the most part, put that aside from this past Voltage where they had a tag match against one another. They've been focusing on qualifications for this Mount Olympus match and preparing for it. Ciampa defeated Johnny Gargano in that hardcore match at Genesis, which did not get hardcore, but nonetheless, Tommaso Ciampa walked out with the victory over Gargano at that our past pay-per-view. If he can one-up Gargano again here tonight, that will just eat away at Johnny Gargano. The Psycho Killer, looking to elevate himself to the next level. Here comes a man who's had a bit of an up and down success. He's won his fair share of matches, but he's also lost his fair share. He's been mainly going after those tag team titles as a member of the Kings of Wrestling, it is Cesaro. The Kings of Wrestling has been the top non-champion team in the division.
From Lucerne, Switzerland, weighing in at 232 pounds, Cesaro.
That's right. And him and Cassie Sono looked like they were about to win the tag titles all the way back at Genesis before AJ Styles interfered and yanked the referee out of the ring after the Bullet Club was about to get taken down with a 3 count. And rematches are not really going to be a thing here in UCW, whether as a challenger or as the former champion. Rematches is something that you have to re-earn, not just be given. But due to the circumstances of that matchup, Kings of Wrestling were given a rematch for the tag titles against Gales and Anderson of Bullet Club this past episode of Voltage in the main event, with Bullet Club members banned from ringside. But Gales and Anderson, when all things were said and done, got the job done on their own, defeated Kings of Wrestling for the second time, and Kings of Wrestling are now out of the tag team title contention for now. But Cesaro has a chance to do something on his own here tonight. He defeated his own teammate, Cassie Sono, to qualify for this matchup. So he has an individual chance right here. Speaking of the devil, here's someone who he has had issues with from Bullet Club.
By way of Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 213 pounds, one half of the World Tag Team Champions,
Carl
Carl Anderson.
Anderson, one half of the tag team champions alongside Luke Gallows. And 1/4 of the faction known as Bullet Club, which is also alongside Finn Balor and AJ Styles, the other 2 members. Carl Anderson, not only is he undefeated in the tag team division, he's undefeated as a single star as well. He defeated Hangman Adam Page to get here. Looking at possibly add more treasures to the Bullet Club locker room. They already got the tag titles. Looking to possibly bring Pandora's Box there as well. Speaking of champions, here comes the now former television champion. He was initially coming in here as television champion. This past Spotlight lost the title to Pete Dunne, and he cannot be happy at all.
From Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 200 pounds,
Roddy Strong of the Undisputed Era. He's been the most successful member of Undisputed Era. And he won that television championship from Jay White, which was also their qualification match. And then he lost it to Pete Dunne this past Spotlight. And all 3 major factions here in UCW have a representative in this matchup. At least one. Got representatives from the Elite, from Bullet Club, and Undisputed Era, all in this matchup. Roddy looking to get back on the winning track. Winning Pandora's Box is a great way to do that. But unlike the other 2 factions, Bullet Club has 2 members in this match. And this isn't just any member of Bullet Club. It's the leader of the Bullet Club. The Prince, Finn Balor. Yeah, imagine him and the Machine Gun Carl Anderson. Gotta be teaming up, possibly a little divide and conquer strategy. Balor kind of an off and on success here in UCW. Not so successful in his ventures and trying to get petty revenge against Shinsuke Nakamura, but has qualified for Mount Olympus. He did so by defeating the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada, in what many would consider an upset. But Okada's not been very successful himself here in UCW. He did nab that win in the Last Chance Battle Royal to get here. But Okada's taken quite a few losses. I mean, Okada's luster of being arguably the best wrestler on the planet starting to wear off. People finding a kink in the armor of the Rainmaker. Finn Balor certainly did, that's why he's here. Bullet Club on the whole has been pretty darn successful. They have the tag team titles. Finn Balor, yeah, he's been kind of off and on. AJ's been kind of off and on. But the faction as a whole has been pretty darn consistent. Balor and Machine Gun Carl Anderson can add to the success here. But Roderick Strong now, since he's the former TV title champion now, the Undisputed Era is the only faction without a title within it. Bullet Club holds the tag titles, and the Elite holds the men's world title, which we'll see defended next after this matchup on our main event.
From Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 236 pounds,
Kazuchika Okada, the Rainmaker, making his qualification in the Last Chance Battle Royal. There's a matchup with the 7 men who failed to qualify in their first attempt for Mount Olympus, along with the mystery 8th man who turned out to be Will Ospreay. As mentioned before, on the women's side, there's the Last Chance Battle Royal as well, which was won by Tessa Blanchard under the same rules, and the mystery woman was the debuting Ember Moon. So Will Ospreay and Ember Moon, 2 big debuts over these last couple of weeks for UCW. But Okada won that Last Chance Battle Royal on the men's side. That might be his first step on the path to redemption for the Rainmaker, sporting the red hair tonight. And he's got his mommy battle pants on. He's gone right after Finn Balor, the man who beat him to get here. Gargano going at him, Machine Gun, Strong and Ciampa, Cody and Cesaro. Ooh! Will a faction member walk out with Pandora's Box? Will it be a third party guy? Oh, Okada not taking too kindly to Balor's posturing. These two brawling. Okada goes out of the ring. No, not quite. Now he does. It's Cody trying to bring Cesaro over to the barricade wall over here on the outside. That ain't working out for him too well. Oh. And a big time drop kick. And Gargano looking to break the arm of Machine Gun Carl Anderson. Cody's got Cesaro up. Alabama slam. Wait, what is this? Ciampa? Oh, breaks the neck of Roddy Strong. Grabs up. Oh, Cody bionic elbow. Shuts out the daddy, Dusty Rhodes. That ladder out there on the floor, it got taken out, and my announce table's getting fucked up again. Let me move my drink. Yeah, don't knock my drink down again. Oh my God, Roderick just hit his head on the stairs. The back of his head. That was the worst part about it. So Baldy's in this matchup too. Cesaro, he's got the ladder. Trying to bring it in the ring now. Cesaro seeks the chance to win here. Wait a minute, he's got something else in mind perhaps. Oh, Okada with a heavy rain on the floor. Ciampa lays out Roddy on the other side. Oh, Gargano Ciampa They found each other. Gargano takes down Ciampa. Oh boy. A lot of action going. Oh god, Okada, this is not a good place. Oh, Okada gets Frankensteinered over that ladder. That ain't doing well for the Rainmaker. Now double legs up Gargano. Gargano's going to take a refuge out here on the floor. Roddy in trouble. Oh, almost ate the ladder in the middle. Oh! There goes flying Carl Anderson. Spinning kick, savant kick by Cody. Oh! Clobbered in the back of the head, right to the noggin. And Roddy's gone. No, not quite. He hung on. Balor. Uh-oh. Watch out for the ladder. Oh! Roderick. Lumbar first on the ladder. Reckless abandon for human health and safety is Finn Balor. Oh, God. Balor's gonna fly. Ciampa gourd buster on the floor. Oh, Ciampa. Cesaro stopping Balor, and he eats a freaking ladder for his troubles. And oh god! Finn Balor goes flying through the sky. Takes out Gargano and the ladder. Roddy stalking it down and prone Finn Balor. Okada's got Gargano, tombstone and an end of heartache in the center of the ring. Same time. People are getting taken out left and right. Okada at the ladder? Not anymore. Balor stopping him. Oh, Cody eats the steel steps, courtesy of Cesaro. Oh, Okada! Rainmaker! No, Cody takes out Cesaro. Balor's taken out by the Rainmaker. And Okada all alone in the middle of the ring. Ladder set up. Okada's going for it. He's reached the summit of Mount Olympus. Can he retrieve Pandora's box and the power that resides within? Ciampa coming up to stop him. Ciampa giving him the business. Right hand. And another right hand. Finn Balor trying to knock the ladder over. Oh, Ciampa eats face first off the ladder. Ciampa and Okada just go back and forth, exchanging shots. His Bullet Club is infighting right now. Down goes Okada, taken out. Oh, God! Ciampa taken out. Everyone's down. Everybody ducky. Carl's got Balor up top. Lands on his feet. Oh. Carl Anderson taking out his leader. Finn Balor. Look at Cesaro. Out here on the floor. Cody just gut-wrenching him over and over again. Oh, and the deal's been done outside the ring, too. Carl continuing to beat down his faction leader. It is every man for himself. I thought they might work together. Carl wants it for himself. Oh! And he turned around into a view of metal. Courtesy Cesaro on that ladder. Ciampa trying to take out Okada here out in front of me at the announce desk, but Ciampa, Cesaro, he's balled too. He's trying to grab it, but oh! Carl throws him face first off the ladder. Carl looking to win. Cody can't push the ladder over. He's going to try again here. Anderson's got it. Oh, Finn trying to get him. Anderson might get it here. Ciampa going to help out Balor. Ow! Anderson got, oh, pancake, splat. Anderson almost had it. Oh, God. Double suplexes. Down goes Ciampa. Down goes Roderick. Double suplexes come flying in. A lot of action going on. It's too hard to keep up with what's going on with everybody. People taking some hard falls and spills to the ground and off the ladder. Balor's got Gargano, though. Inverted Bloody Sunday. That might spell doom for Gargano, but Balor ain't done with him yet, though. Picking him back up. Meanwhile, Roddy's got the ladder. He's got the ladder. Oh! Finn eats the steel. And now he's getting hammered with it. Ciampa gives a form to Johnny Gargano. They're going to take Gargano out. Gargano rolls through. Ciampa goes face first, drop toe hold. Johnny trying to dispatch of Gargano, but he eats a ladder courtesy of Finn Balor. Balor's going up. Maybe. Right now he wants to take out Johnny for good. Cody from behind. Tosses Balor outside the ring, but he hangs on. Cody. Cody rolls up top. He's got a hold. Finn trying to push the ladder. He does. And Gargano power bombs and a big Wile E. Coyote-esque fall for Cody Rhodes. A lot of big falls for people. Okada in trouble outside the ring. He fights free. Super kick by Anderson, blocked by Cesaro. Cesaro throws Anderson around. Oh, Johnny up top. Gargano. Grab hold. Wait a minute. He got it. Oh, outside there. Johnny Gargano has achieved Pandora's box. He climbed Mount Olympus to retrieve the prize. Johnny Gargano just cemented himself as a big-time player here in UCW.
Here's your winner,
Johnny Gargano, congratulations to him. He has reached the summit of Mount Olympus, and he's the proud owner of Pandora's box and the power that lies within. You may be looking at your future world champion right here. Congratulations, Johnny Gargano. Let's break down the upcoming world title match. And Roman still has the win. Oh! V-Checker! Omega's back! And he's alright! Roman Reigns! Dumbfounded! He's on Dream Street. Omega's got him up out of the corner! Omega! One Winged Angel dead center of the ring! Let's get a replay on that! Omega's return! And he's like the #1 contender out dead center of the ring with the One Winged Angel! Hey, wait a minute. During the replay, he's dragged Reigns outside the ring. Out here in front of my announce table. Oh God, no. Omega back for revenge. Making a statement right before the pay-per-view. Here to tell Roman Reigns, you're your champion. Oh! Oh my God! Delivering a tiger driver through the announce table. Omega's back with a vengeance. Wow. And those events are what lead us here tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
UCW World Title on the line in your main event of Mount Olympus. Here comes the very not well received challenger, the big dog, Roman Reigns. Earning his way to this title match. Slew of victories. He was the runner-up to crown that first ever #1 contender, that failed four-way matchup before Genesis, which Jericho won. But Reigns, being the runner-up, kept him in title contention and has gone undefeated ever since then. With, I believe, 4 consecutive victories to make him the loud and proud #1 contender for Kenny Omega's world title. And this matchup almost did not happen. A few weeks ago, you saw right there, just a moment ago, attacking Kenny Omega unprovokingly backstage and spearing him into an exploding electrical box. Almost took Omega out entirely. before the matchup. And we saw a couple weeks later, we were questioning whether a matchup would even happen anymore. That question was answered. Kenny Omega attacking Roman Reigns after a matchup with Hangman Page. Nailing with a V-trigger, a one-winged angel, and then a tiger gyre through the announce table to get a measure of revenge heading into tonight's world title matchup. Roman Reigns has defeated two fellow members of Kenny Omega's elite faction. Marty Scurll and Hangman Page tried to step up and get revenge for their friend, but fell short in their duty to do so. The leader of the elite, the world champion, the first ever world champion of UCW. In the last line of defense of the elite against Roman Reigns. This has always been about Roman versus Kenny, but he made it personal with the elite when he tried to possibly end Kenny Omega's career. Omega got that revenge this past Voltage, but now it's do or die for both men. The world title is on the line. The most prestigious prize in UCW in the men's division. And it is main eventing your second ever UCW pay-per-view event. The first ever champion Kenny Omega yet to be pinned or submitted, taking on the challenger, Roman Reigns.
Making his way to the ring from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, Roman Reigns. Introducing the champion from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 229 pounds, he is the WWE champion, Kenny Omega.
Your UCW championship is on the line. This is a true heavyweight big fight feel. I don't know about you, but I got some goosebumps going on right now. The biggest match in UCW history to date is about to take place. Who do you got? Roman Reigns, Kenny Omega, UCW World Championship on the line. Here we go, Lil Nate, ring that bell. And Reigns coming out the gate with a belly to start it out. Good start by Reigns. Kenny gives it back to him with an elbow, drop kick to the knee, takes out the leg of Reigns. So I like to point out though, oh God, Kenny picking up where he left off, a little vicious ground and pound there from the side. Getting back to those tournaments, pre-universe mode to decide the champions. Kenny Omega, he holds a victory over Roman Reigns. This is not their first one-on-one meeting. To crown the first ever UCW Men's World Champion. Kenny Omega met Roman Reigns in the semifinals and defeated Roman Reigns. Kenny Omega would go on to become the first ever champion. Oh, this is their second ever meeting, but their first ever on-screen match. So Kenny already holds that victory over Reigns. Shows the gun, and Kenny's going up top early. Just over a minute into this 30-minute time limit match. Kenny top rope coming, crashing down. Axe chop across the noggin. The Samoan skull of Reigns. Kenny now, deadlift, German. Back elbow. Reigns fighting free, creates some separation, running STO. Omega's down and hurt. We saw Kenny retain the world title last pay-per-view against Chris Jericho. We saw defeat Shinsuke Nakamura earlier tonight. Oh! Sidestepped in the corner. Referee got taken out. Kenny kicked to the gut. He's got Reigns up top. Oh, he might be sending him out of the ring. Reigns senses the danger. Back elbows, fights out of it. Reigns gut wrench position suplex. And a kick to the small of the back. Reigns in the cover. Referee surprisingly quick to the count off of that. After getting up, Golden H, he was on the mark that time for the count, but did not matter. Too early to put down someone as resilient as Kenny Omega. And I think these two have shown thus far that they might be the two most resilient competitors in UCW, perhaps. The hardest guys to put down for a 3 count anyway. Reigns in trouble here. He has 2 losses to his name as he gives a form to Kenny. Kenny's saying, bring it on, bitch. I didn't feel that one. He's about to feel this. Samoan drop from Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns, those 2 losses to Kenny's 1, but Reigns, he did take the fall in those matches. One of them was to Kenny, was the first one in the semifinals of the World Title Tournament. The other one was in that Fatal 4-Way matchup where he was the runner-up in that elimination match to Chris Jericho. Lost via a lion salt in that one. Kenny's 1 loss comes when Hangman Page took a pinfall in a tag team match. So Kenny himself has been yet to be pinned or submitted. Like Asuka or like Seth Rollins, who are also champions still. And Kenny with a big hit Sakura F on the mark, and he's fired up. Forearm. And here comes Omega, quickening the pace now. And the faster the match goes, the more it'll favor Kenny. Ducks the clothesline and a Pele kick. Omega's on a roll now. Guys, keeping the momentum going. Snapdragon with the bridge, but Roman's foot was on the rope. That's a rope break. Big chop. Kenny not done yet with the onslaught. Kenny's on fire, tossing Reigns out of the ring. Kenny. Rise of the Terminator to the floor. Omega has firm control of this matchup in the early stages, first 5 minutes. Omega's on fire. Sidestep there. Reigns trying to find a way back into this. He's going to duck back inside the ring. Kenny's now taking this chance to suck in some air. Reigns, fierce down, get your ass back in here. Reigns, grabs all of Kenny around the waist. Suplexing Omega. And again, Reigns keeps hold. Omega in trouble now. It's Reigns' impressive strength that being shown there. And he's fired up now. Climbing his way back into the matchup. Oh, that was a stiff clothesline. And another one. Kenny, clothesline, misses. Reigns on a flying clothesline. Reigns now quickening the pace, and it's going to his advance. Surprisingly, Superman punch. What, new champion perhaps? Referee slow to count this time. 1, 2. Oh! Referee maybe gotten there a little sooner. That might have been 3. We'll never know. Kenny kicked out anyway. Kick up under the chin. Kenny now looking for the victory here, right? Kenny, he's got his feet on the ropes. 1, 2. Oh. He's looking to bend the rules. Omega, hip attack in the corner, and he misses. And Reigns with a shot, the flying clothesline to the head. He didn't get all of it. Caught him in the back of the head. And a spear! Reigns hit the spear from out of nowhere! He's about to wake up new champ! Oh! Maybe not yet. Kenny got completely off guard. I was caught off guard by that spear. That came from out of nowhere, and Reigns furious that was not it. Going back to the ribs again, though. Jawbreaker. Kenny dropkick to the knee, takes out Reigns. And Kenny's going up top. This did not work out so well for him last pay-per-view. He's going to try again anyway. Top rope. Go! And Reigns got out the way. Kenny comes crashing down, and it hurts inside. But, oh, super kick, ducked. by Reigns. Grabs hold. No, blocked. Back in the ring. But Reigns, oh wait, grabs hold. Misdirection by Reigns. And a boot. Puts the champ down. Reigns. Kick to the gut. Hoisting Kenny Omega up top for a power bomb of some sort, perhaps. What's over? Oh God. His back gave out. Roman Reigns' back gave out, and that could be a huge detriment to his title chances now, if Kenny could take advantage of that. Reigns, though, able to recover for now, still maintains control, picks Kenny up, double legs him, and slams him down. Reigns continuing the assault of the champion. Power bomb, sit out style with the pin. 1, 2. Oh, that was dangerously close. I wasn't expecting that to be that close, but Kenny, that spear earlier, a couple minutes ago, might have taken more out of him than we realized. He was barely able to kick out of that. Oh! And a potato shot right there. Whew. Kenny trying to fight back. He was on a roll much earlier in the matchup, but Reigns has since taken charge. He's been dominating these last couple minutes. Kenny trying to create some separation here. Scott Reigns up top, telling him, you can't escape. Rolling helo. Kenny looking to change the momentum here. Snapdragon. He's not going to hold on for the bridge this time. He's going to get away from the ropes to make sure. Into the cover to retain the championship. No, not yet. Omega questioning his methods now. Stumped Roman on his neck a couple times here. Not quite enough. He's going back for the neck, towards the neck again. But this always does, these moves, if they don't put him away, softens up the neck for this move. Kenny picking the challenger up. 1 wing. No. Reigns fights out of the one-winged angel. He's got to hold Kenny here. Oh! That move was disgusting. Smashing the back of the head across the knee, and Kenny's on Dream Street. Reigns to take advantage of the corner cocked and loaded Superman punch. And another one. Kenny doesn't know where he is. Spear! No! Leapfrog out the way! Drop kick to the knee, miss. Oh, but Reigns, he's tired. Hadouken! Kenny with some Street Fighter action. Breaks out the Hadouken. Charges in on Reigns with the right hand, got him. Reigns takes a fall to the floor. Over 10 minutes of this matchup. Oh, series of chops back and forth. Reigns trying to run away. He's got the high ground though. Kenny does not care, giving it back to him. He's beating the hell out of Reigns. Here comes Omega, the champion, starting to build momentum back his way. Hammering on the challenger, beating him down into a pulp in the corner. And the champion stands tall over the challenger. Oh. Roman gets hit with a gut shot. Omega. What is this? Rude Awakening. Shouts out to Rick Rude. Roman Reigns got him up for a Samoan drop. That is a racial stereotype, but he puts him down. Now looking to cut Omega in half. Lining up for the spear, but it's countered by Omega. DDT, and Reigns down to the floor. Kenny gonna try again. Top rope, dive to the floor. Oh, sidestep, but he laying on his feet this time, thank goodness. Reigns back in the ring. Oh, he's behind you, Kenny. And Reigns, tried to take advantage. Oh, Kenny went for the snap Rana. But Reigns wasn't in position, and he missed. Able to recover, though. Kicked him out of chair, and now he's measuring him. Omega. One winged angel! Got him! Darby Jericho to retain! 3! No! How in the world did he kick out of one winged angel? Reigns lining him up maybe for Superman punch. Kenny's on the ropes though. Reigns charges in, sends him out of the ring instead. Phooey, he says. Fuck you. Reigns trying to figure out a way. How's he gonna put down the best bout machine? Omega has withstood the attacks of Reigns so far, and vice versa. Omega behind you this time, but Reigns found him. Big right hand. Oh, and for Inzaguri, missed. Right hand again by Reigns. And Omega goes low. And a stop to the back. And remember, Reigns' back gave out earlier in the match. Kenny just stomped on it. Now the abdominal stretch. If Kenny's going to take advantage of that back giving out, this maneuver is a good way to follow it up with some additional damage. Putting pressure on the back, and the ribs, and the abdominals. Reigns in tremendous pain. He can't even get out of it. Kenny puts him down. He set up perfectly. Omega high risk district. Frog splash! Oh! Knees up. Reigns tries the double leg. Kenny stuffs it. Rings the arm, drops an elbow across his elbow. Or the shoulder joint. Now they're in the hip attack in the corner, and Reigns crumbles to the mat. Down below. Kenny now. Oh, to the knee joint. Kenny looking and feeling good now. He's had control for the last little while, and the commentator's curse. What a lariat by Reigns. The counter back into it. He's lining it up out of the corner. Superman punch. Omega back to his feet. Gut shot. Oh, he's going back to those injured ribs again in the back. Reigns barely able to stand. Omega pulls him in. Short arm clothesline. And now Kenny's looking for the win now. Out of the corner of his own V-trigger. Side of the head, he could be out. 1, 2, no. Omega unable to put Reigns down just yet. 14 and a half minutes still to go on the time limit. These guys have gone almost 16 minutes. Kenny out of the corner. Is he gonna look for the one-winged angel? No. Oh God. Kenny. No. He's looking to take out Reigns' compromised back for good. But himself in the process. I can't look. Oh my God! Kenny beating him down in a step-up V-trigger for good measure on the floor. Crouch in, this is awesome. Kenny is willing to die for his championship. And another rude awakening out here on the floor. Cuts the neck. Reigns, back to the head shot. Death by elbow. Referee up to count 7 now. We don't want to have another championship match count here. Oh! Reigns continuing the assault. Count of 8. No, not in the main event. 9. Reigns gets away. Kenny's got to get back in. Ooh! So close. Almost lost the title to Reigns via count out. Reigns charging in. He got caught. Snap Rana. Pin. 1, 2. Oh, Reigns slips the shoulder out just in time. Had me scared. And Omega back to the back again. The injured back of Reigns coming into effect in this one. We almost had a count out to decide the champion. So remember, the title can change hands on a counter, and that'll be it. Spear. New champion, Roman Reigns. How many spears is that? Is that 2 or 3? I agree with you, Roman. I think that was the second spear. I don't know. That was close. I don't know if he kicked out in time. Referee says he did. Well, what more does it take? He's eaten so many Superman punches and a couple of spears. Still not enough. Omega will not give up this title without dying first. Now where the hell is Roman Reigns going? Top rope is not his forte. Awaiting. Reigns off the top. Crossbody. Into the pin. High fly flow. Oh. Kenny survives again. How much more can Kenny withstand? Reigns is taking a beating. I don't know how he's still in it. Kenny's surviving a plethora of Superman punches and spears. This is by far the most competitive match in UCW's history here. What will it take? The World Championship's on the line. What are you willing to do to become champion? This is what it's all about. Superman punch, pin. Oh! His hand was on the rope, and if it wasn't, I think that was it, and Reigns realizes it too. He's not going to rest those laurels too much. Lines him up. A third spear. 3 strikes and you're out. Omega, impressive title reign, but it's all over. What the hell? Yeah, Reigns can't believe it. He's like, what the fuck was that? Kenny kicked out of a third spear. Nobody has shown this much resilience in a matchup in UCW history at all. Omega continuing to fight on. The heart of a champion. You can't silence him. Snap Rana. 1, 2. Reigns kicks out. Kenny kicks him back down. Neither can figure out the winning formula to put the other down. We are over 20 minutes into this match. This is also the longest single match in UCW's history. To the floor. Reigns crowned him. Kenny slips free. Back in the ring, referee tells him to get back in. Kenny does. Reigns is down. Kenny tells him to get back in. But Reigns, this match has been going on for so long. So much of a beating has been put down. Reigns struggling to his feet. How either one of these two are still standing, I don't know. Kenny's talking all kinds of shit. Kenny thinks it might be a count out. He took his eyes off the ball. Don't do that, Kenny. This is a title match. You can't do that. Oh! Snake Eyes slips free. Super kick. Dodge. Clothesline. And Reigns just got his second win. He's fired up. Pounding the ground. Be closing in on the championship title win. Big boot just deleted the face of Omega off his skull. These set-up power bombs have been deadly. Looking to use another one. Bam! Pin. 1, 2. Oh! I don't know how many more of those are just big high-impact moves he can take anymore. As big as his heart is, his body is to at some point. Kenny gives a right hand, but it's blocked and given a one as a receipt from Reigns. And Omega crumbles to the floor out of the clothesline in the corner. Right hand, and another one. That one missed though. Reigns, like the sit-out powerbombs, ain't doing it. He's got him up. Razor's edge position. Crucifix bomb. I think that's it if you pin him. Reigns isn't done yet. He wants the exclamation point on it. This might be a mistake, but gunning it up. Superman punch. Now, he goes in the cover. If it wasn't it before, it is now. New champ. How? I'm a Kenny Omega fan. I don't even know how. He kicked out again. A fourth spear, surely if it connects. No! Cut in half, 4 spears. You're done. Roman Reigns the champion. No. 4 spears? He is pissed. I'm bewildered. You're probably bewildered. Kenny's still kicking and screaming. He won't go down. Applying the sleeper hold. Roman doing anything he can now. There's not that much fight in Kenny Omega left. He's just trying to choke out what's left of it within him. Kenny battling back to his feet somehow. Back elbows. Vertical base. He's up. Oh, knocked back down again. And Reigns, thrown right on that lower back again. Omega. And he's targeting the ribs once again. Strikes and a short arm clothesline. Omega looking to close it out like how he did against Jericho. Feed trigger inbound. No! Reigns swept the leg out from under him. Front chancery. Russian leg sweep out of the arm wringer. And Reigns locked and loaded. But Kenny's not in position for the Superman punch though. Clotheslines out the ring. Reigns stalking his prey. There's only 5 minutes on the clock left. He's never going 25 minutes. It was already an instant classic. And probably in the short history of UCW, the greatest match of all time. Reigns, feed trigger by Omega! Out of nowhere! Count of 6, he's got to get him back in the ring. The challenger's stunned. Omega! Moment of opportunity to close it out. Reigns still fighting back. One last Samoan drop. Perhaps. And that it might have to be Superman punches inbound out of the corner, short range. Got him. His neck snapped off the bottom rope too. Reigns. 5 spears if he can hit it. Spear. DDT by Omega. He's feeling it. Reigns is in position. Omega out of the corner. One-winged angel. No. Countered. He went for the one-winged angel out of the corner that we saw in Voltage. Reigns got him up again. Another sit-out powerbomb, and he holds on to it this time. 1, 2, 3. New champion. Roman Reigns is your new UCW Men's World Champion. I'm calling it now. That will be match of the year by the end of season 1. These two just set the bar nearly impossibly high to beat. What a match! My voice has gone out from calling this match.
Here is your winner, and your new WWE Champion, Roman.
Whether you like it or you hate it, you have to live with it. Roman Reigns has beaten the best bout machine, Kenny Omega. The big dog reigns supreme as your newly crowned UCW World's Heavyweight Champion. I'd like to thank you all so much for joining us here tonight on this monumental, historical night, the biggest night in UCW's history. New champion has been crowned to reign atop the mountain. We saw new up-and-comers summit at Mount Olympus to rise up and reclaim their thrones. We'll see you next time on Voltage. Good night, everybody.